Hello, hello. My name is Powerful Jasmine, and this platform, Restoration Catalyst, is all about building our relationship with God to gain healing, strength, and peace. So I think it covers all three of those when I mention how to heal and outgrow ourselves, because a phrase that I've really benefited from all year so far, this is the middle of 2024 now, is telling myself to pass this test. Spiritually speaking, it's to go through a trial and eventually it could be some years, it could be just a random kind of circumstance that you remember. You go through it in different ways over different time periods. For example, changes in relationships where you recognize this pattern in these different relationships, or I don't know. So just to get more general to what I'm saying, I thought earlier on my walk how for me it's actually been over the last 2 weeks, not too long so far. I'm in the beginning of evaluating myself in a way where I would say to you, a season or period of time where it's hard, or you don't understand yourself, or you're asking God for help and nothing's changing. I'm just a really big thinker with a lot of emotions, and it helps to take that time, whatever you're praying for, struggling through, woe is me about, and get to know yourself. Self-awareness is big, if not one of the most important parts about your healing, strength, and peace, to grow with God, to outgrow yourself over and over again. So to know thyself is having those inner conversations, quiet time with God, and even in those unpleasant, very, very disturbing, unhappy situations, it could be wrestling with yourself, a bad habit you're trying to change, or just not knowing how to handle whatever your situation is. And trying to be your best self, trying to make the right decisions, trying to use the guidance of God, you're still falling short. You're still disappointing yourself, or not making the most wise and blessed decisions in the situation. So earlier on my walk, it just really resounded that you cannot fix all of the nooks and crannies if you don't know what's broken. To be self-aware, to get to know thyself, to take these moments, these weeks, and just appreciate those quiet times to ask yourself about yourself. Ask God about you. Find out what makes you tick, your whys. Dig into it. Why this? Why that? How did that make me feel? What led me to do that? What, was the reason behind me responding this way instead of that way? What, all of the questions, right? Whatever the questions are, ask them. Ask them of yourself. Because true healing, true transformation requires that authentic, genuine answer. What you don't have an awareness of, you can't heal. You can't bring peace to something where you don't know where the trouble is. So later in my walk, just before recording, I thought about the phrase pass this test, because I don't think, because I've tried to motivate myself over the last week or two saying it, but today I could come to this deep breath, sigh, release, acknowledgement, that right now I also want God, I'm praying, I'm asking God to identify this test. What am I growing through right now? Name it. What specifically is the test? You can't pass a test if you don't know what you were supposed to study for. And life has been our study field. Let's be clear. The whole study guide has been every experience, every conversation, all that we're living through. But to share that motivation, I use the phrase pass this test, because whatever this trial is now, if I've been through it before, if I've been through something similar, if this is just something that I should have learned from already. God, what is this test? It could be a mindset change. It could be a physical, tangible lifestyle change, something you got to literally do differently around yourself. How you're handling a relationship, maybe your perception of somebody or people, and, you know, whatever it is. God, what is the test? What am I supposed to be learning? What do I not know about myself? And we have those quiet moments of introspection and paying attention within. And I really feel like that's, today for me, a helping stone to getting through, growing through, rather, to grow through what we're going through. So thank you for watching, sharing, and hit that subscribe button. Thank you for your support and all of those who have been watching since video 1. Have a good day.